Hello, my loves. Welcome back to Simone Sees. I am back with another energetic tap in, and I'm coming back in with this energy. I just did an upload regarding a person. I'm going to say a person of interest in some type of an abduction, but this is a kind of a different energy that I'm getting. I don't know. I just have a really very eerie feeling. It's very unnerving. So I'm just going to get into the cards. Okay, so I mentioned in the video that there was an Aries energy. Okay, Aries is coming up at the top of this. I don't know if you're the Aries or you could be dealing with the Aries, but I also have an Aquarius energy here. Okay, I'm getting a lot of PDF file energy. Okay, and I'm gonna just show you the card because that's falling under this Aquarius energy. The energy they're showing me is about I'm seeing an abduction, okay, or something about an abduction. Also was getting a lot about immigration, okay, but I'm also definitely getting abduction, and it's giving kind of like trafficking energy. Somebody could be facing 3 months, or something could have been about being trapped or locked up for 3 months, held captive for 3 months. You could be dealing with some type of a domestic violence. I'm heavily getting some type of a trafficking energy, okay? Domestic violence from this energy right here, okay? It's definitely giving both, but I'm getting more of this energy. But it has the potential to be all of the above. It definitely has to do with some intimacy. So that's why I'm getting that PDF file energy, okay? I don't know if this is you as in a position of power or an authority figure, a mature woman who's questioning something. I'm getting a lot of ancestor energy as well as a mature woman. They're saying something about the intentions being pure, to trust your intuition about somebody's intentions being pure. It says, I release the need to control myself, my life, and others around me. I allow for and embrace purity of mind and vision. I am honest, clear, and pure in my intentions to serve myself and others, to bring about peace in the world. My intention is pure. And I was led to say that, like, I'm not trying to pry into anybody's business. I feel like this is an ancestral warning. I was drawn to the Breakfast at Tiffany's card, okay? And it's the $50 for the powder room. And remember, in Breakfast at Tiffany's, Holly was a as escort, okay? And she had info about smuggling and went to jail. And this is why I'm seeing this 3 months kind of energy, 3 months in jail. You could be dealing with a mechanic, a detailer, or a truck driver. And I remember in my last one, my face is itching so bad. In my last one, I had also I was getting something about picking faces, like meth energy, okay? You could be afraid. There are two people, and this is says two users is in this energy, okay? So two users are in this energy, and I had these two masculine energies, but I feel like you could be somebody is afraid. Okay, and been beginning to realize something. Somebody is afraid you could be realizing something as well. Okay, afraid of something coming out in the shadows. Yeah, bridging difference, cultural differences bring both challenges and growth. So somebody could be at odds. Somebody does not like kids or animals either. I also got this undercover brother or sister. So this could be some type of a relative or somebody could be dealing with who's in very lower vibrational energy. And spirit is saying not to do something. And I've been getting a lot of videos where I've been seeing, and I know they be skits, but it's this man who's talking about how I watched it earlier today, and it's kind of like bringing me to this energy. This man had called his wife in regard to his daughter being at her parents' house, and the father had molested his wife when she was younger, and something about Stockholm syndrome has been coming up a lot, right? Because the daughter didn't see anything wrong, or his wife didn't see anything wrong with having their child at the parents' house, knowing that the father was inappropriately touching her when she was a child. So, you know, to introduce the child to that behavior, knowing that you have this type of person, she was saying that people change, you know, and they had got into like this big confrontation about him picking his daughter up from that house and not wanting his daughter to become a victim of what she had been exposed to. So I don't know how that's significant, but there are definitely two individuals, and I'm really getting two masculine energies that are two users in this energy. Okay, lots about money. Okay, somebody could be promising something to you with this Ace of Pentacles energy here. But I feel like this is a warning to walk away, not to take a leap of faith towards this person who could be kind of like disguising themselves as this King of Pentacles energy, okay? Shared experiences. These people, I feel like it's like shared experiences as a child. I don't know what does it have to do with a child, but shared experiences deepen the bond between you and others. So it's kind of like a difference here, or some type of differences. Like, I'm feeling like this is kind of like family ties kind of energy. Yeah, this is some secrets, okay? There's somebody is afraid of some secrets coming out. Guarding secrets or being asked to keep one, okay? It could be this PDF file that they're keeping up appearances, okay? They're hoping that somebody doesn't spill the beans, okay? But somebody's about to reveal everything. Or if they're saying somebody is about to say something, or you need to, paying attention to something when it comes to this, not to get engaged in some type of behavior, unhealthy behavior, intimately with this person or these people. There's something shocking that's about to be coming out, okay? An unexpected revelation. Somebody's going to find something out. I've been seeing a lot of camera energy as well, okay? So earlier, Spirit had me watch Disturbia, and I think it was Shia LaBeouf. And in Disturbia, it was his neighbor ended up being, and it's crazy because the neighbor had like redheaded women, right? And he had traveled from Texas, and he had moved to this place where the neighbor, the young man called it Disturbia. His name was Kale. And his neighbor had liked, what was his neighbor's name? I can't remember the neighbor's name. God, I can't remember the neighbor's name. But the neighbor ended up being a serial killer, okay? He would attract women, and he had a thing for redheaded women, okay? And he had committed some crimes in Texas and moved to a whole nother area and reinvented his life. And the whole time he was still at it, abducting women and unaliving them after he did whatever he did. But he had some type of a fetish for redheads. So fetishes could also be significant or something like that. Okay, you're gonna get a shocking discovery. I'm being told that it's big deck energy, but I'm not getting the cards out because this person doesn't need to have it's not deserving of that. It would be a boost to this person's ego. So you know how you have some people who Yeah. It's some exposing, it's some lies about to be exposed. There could be some type of a love triangle with this person, okay? There's some jealousy issues hidden here as well. Some unexpected news could cause some distance, or could have caused some distance between you two. And I always look at this card as if this person is undercover abusive, because she's holding the back of her head. You know what I'm saying? She's holding the back of her head as if, and there ain't nobody else around to see them doing this, okay? Let me get the angel answers. I don't want to be here too long because it's late. I'm being told to encourage, somebody's being encouraged to walk away from some type of opportunity, a money opportunity. It could be a person who is, this is the angel answers, but it could be a person who is in a King of Pentacles energy. Very, yeah. I'm hearing business savvy, something about not taking a leap of faith with this person, okay? You could be an empress, you could be a wife, this could be somebody in your family, okay? You could be very much, having sleepless nights right now, kind of like mentally disturbed by this. They want you to heal. And if this is something that happened in your childhood, it's like healing from this, but I'm feeling like this is something that's like almost kind of like current events, okay? Past life echoes. It's like not repeating the past, okay? Or not wanting to bring up the past, but something about unmasking somebody's motives. Some people's true motives are going to begin to surface, okay? Something about the past coming back to haunt them in the future, because past life echoes is in reverse here. It's like new perspective here. You could be in inner conflict about partnering up with this person or doing something with this person. With new perspective in reverse, it's kind of like when someone helps you see things from a new perspective. Because in that, it's like triggering. You know what I'm saying? Something about triggering. Somebody could be angry because they haven't learned a lesson. Yeah, the Eight of Wands energy, there's going to be some communication, okay? Somebody could be telling you their intentions are pure. Something quick. Not to delay. Something about two users or something going to jail, okay? You could be a feminine energy. It's a challenge with the Nine of Cups. Greed. Greed. And then I watched freaking... It's an old movie with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt. Cover. I'm seeing greed because the seven deadly sins was a serial killer, and he was basing all his victims off of how they presented themselves according to the seven deadly sins. Okay, but, you know, there's the seven capital virtues and the seven deadly sins. Seven heavenly virtues and the seven deadly sins. And one of his first victims was based upon greed, and it was a wealthy man that he had also abducted that man and did some things to him. But I feel like it was it was like vigilante type of energy, but it was wrong in all, I don't know, it was just wrong, okay? Somebody has ulterior motives. You need to know that, okay? Somebody could be coming to you with a quick opportunity and they have an ulterior motives, okay? With the Two of Wands, yeah, they could want to partner with you or something about a new contract. It's this two men again, okay? Two men again, okay? They could want you to invest in something with this Ace of Pentacles energy. Three of Cups energy. Third party situation. Okay. Something about being so greedy. Yeah, with the Six of Pentacles. Queen of Swords energy here. They want you to cut somebody off. They want you to also trust in your higher self with this Queen of Swords energy. Okay? Weigh out the options before you make a decision. Okay? Eight of Pentacles. About working with somebody, okay? You could be in your head a lot. What do you want this person to do? It's a friendship test. They're testing your loyalty. I don't know if this is a masculine or feminine energy, but they're testing your loyalty. Queen of Cups came out in reverse. Not emotions, logic, okay? With the Queen of Swords energy and the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Not using emotions, using logic, okay? It's like trusting your intuition. Somebody don't want you to trust your intuition. Something about the past here, okay? A cycle that hasn't been completed. Something's not clear. Yeah, it's like not having some clarity about something here with this Ten of Swords energy. Emperor and Empress energy. Now it's the Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups in the past. They want you to release something. Yeah, the Emperor and the Empress. You need to let go of something. Release something. Okay? Something's going to be released. What is this, Spirit? I don't know. Who? Is there any other sign? Pisces? Yeah, something about the past, a past relationship. They want you to take a spiritual bath to cleanse your energy because there's some type of pain or hurt or betrayal that you need to be aware of here. Okay? Lots of air energy, okay? Lots of thoughts. You need to be the Queen of Swords, enter the Queen of Swords energy and not in the Queen of Cups energy right now, okay? Not making an impulsive decision that's going to end in some type of sadness or betrayal. They want you to let go of something. Something is about to be released. Some news in the public. Yeah, justice is about to be served. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to get out of here. Let me get one more. What's the tea? What else there? I'm going to close it out after this. Yeah, it's a lot of smoke and mirrors in this energy, okay? I feel like you should trust your gut. Don't be fooled by appearances, okay? Don't be fooled by appearances. Something has not changed. Someone has not changed. Don't be fooled by appearances. Something is about smoke and mirrors, and it has to do with two people who are two users in this energy, okay? Not to cross paths or not to go somewhere with this person, okay? There could be a lot of rumors spreading about somebody's keeping up appearances here, okay? But there's some unspoken tensions that somebody's pretending to be fine. Family ties, okay? Something's going on and something is about to be revealed about it, okay? That is, I guess, just something that somebody needs to be aware of at this time. I'm going to go ahead and close it out. And, yeah, there's a lot of secrets here, okay? Two users with ulterior motives. So if you planning on going somewhere, it's a money opportunity with somebody, it's not going to go well. Something's not going to go well, okay? I'm getting like heavy kind of like trafficking kind of energy or something, okay? Somebody could be being under investigation right now for some shit, okay? And it's not, somebody could be coming and speaking quickly, and it's some type of woman too, because I've been getting a lot of like, it's women who are involved too, who are, it's kind of giving like madam's energy, like they work with these people to recruit, is what I'm hearing, like recruit. I don't know. It's a woman and two men, and they got ulterior motives, okay? Something ain't right. Somebody gonna end up getting trapped, locked up, abducted, something. And I feel like, trust your intuition, because their intentions are not as pure as it seems, okay? And this could be habitual criminal activity. So that's the message, and I'm gonna go ahead and close it out.